Yo Nate, what's up bro? I just woke up. I'm headed to Mariah's here shortly, but I decided to make a quick VOD for you so you can get a good feel for Risk of Rain before you play it. So like I said in the text, pretty much, this is like the Binding of Isaac. So basically there's like different characters, they have different skills, like every other game that came out within the last 6 months. I play on normal difficulty because like I still haven't even beat the game yet, because on a good run it lasts me like 45 minutes. But basically if we start it up, you spawn into like a randomly generated kind of area, and you're like this dude, right? Oh my god, there's already a... okay. And here's the chest, right? You have to kill enemies to get chests, and inside the chests are like different like abilities and power-ups that are gonna help you. So basically, you can see this one's 25, so I kind of just have to wait until they spawn to be able to open up this chest. Now whenever I open it up, you can see drop a healing orb on kill. So if I were to find another enemy here shortly, I'll show you. Here he is. So he drops a healing orb. So basically every item does a certain thing for you. And up, I guess you can't see my finger pointing. Up here in the bar, you can fill that entire bar up with items. And also, if you get repeat items, you can actually stack them, so the effects stack, right? It's pretty fucking cool. So yeah, basically, but as you can see in the top right, there's a difficulty timer. So basically, the game continuously gets harder and harder as you play it, which means that you typically don't really want to not be doing anything. Like, you constantly want to be making progression so that for later levels you're not sitting on like the most impossible difficulty without any good gear, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we're just gonna keep kind of killing enemies. Enemies constantly spawn, for the most part, so that you can get as much gold as you need. And then there's loot things like this where it gives you an option. So this one, I'm gonna choose that one. This one increases my attack speed, so I'm gonna be doing more damage as time goes on, and you can stack all these. I don't know what the max stack is. I don't know if certain items have a certain max, but hopefully they don't. Energy drink makes me sprint faster, which is nice because like this game's all about like evading. It's basically like a 2D platformer in 3D. And then, so as you can see, my objective is to find the teleporter, and the teleporter it can be hard to find. So my very first game that I played, I actually did really good. I lasted about 40 minutes. Made it through like three different maps. Then the next literally 5 games, I couldn't find the teleporter on the very first map and had to close the game and restart. So that's not the greatest. They're gonna have to fix that, make it more noticeable. Oh, what a good power up. So enemies will detonate on kill. So these guys with the emblems are elite emblems. They're obviously harder to kill, and they're more, they drop more gold. This is a Shrine of Combat. Basically, it's just a it's a like a boost in gold, because whenever you pray to it, you get I think it spawns like way more enemies. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and then also, I don't know if you can see it. I think my camera is over it, but you can see a little bit of it in the bottom right. There, oh shit. There's abilities that you can get that are, they're not called ultimates, but they're pretty much ultimates, and they have like a 1 minute timer, and they rip. Okay, so here's the teleporter. In this massive area, this is the teleporter. Very hard to find sometimes. So basically, if you feel like you're ready to take on the boss, you can hit the teleporter. But I mean, I typically don't like to take on the boss unless I have a healing item on me. So I'm going to search the map some more. I'm still on easy right now, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna see if I can find some better items. Oh my god. Where'd that chest go? Wasn't there a chest here? Oh, here it is. Oh, so this is a robot, right? It doesn't move, unfortunately. So if you're in like a really hard fight, you kind of want to activate these, and you kind of want to bring the enemies over to it. But there's also flying turrets that you can find in the map, and they will follow you around. At the left of the screen, you can see that I have a gunner turret. On my really good run last night, my best run of like the 3 hours I played last night, I literally had about 7 to 8 items on the left of this screen there. I just found so many. Okay, so that's an ultimate. I actually never bought this, or I never had this one before. Toggle to fire. I'm gonna see what it does. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it kind of rips too. I'm not even shooting. This is all my ultimate. Okay, so yeah, now you can see that it's on cooldown, which I can't see what the number's on because of my thing. But that's really interesting. That's really good, actually. It lasts a while. A lot of them don't last a while. Alright. Also, so if you think you're ready to take on the boss, don't really kill any more enemies, because a lot will spawn during the boss fight anyway. It's a lot of this game's like a lot of ad management, and some of the bosses are really tough. There's this one boss called, I think, like the Stone Golem. It's basically a bigger one of those rock enemies that I've been killing. But it has like this unavoidable laser, so as you fight it, you have to almost fight near cover constantly. But yeah, so once you leave the area and go to a new area through the teleporter, your money resets, which is kind of a shame. I wish it kind of carried over, but I understand why it doesn't. Oh, and then of course you'll find these little capsules on the ground. and those just give you money. Those don't really give you anything, but I mean they're obviously, you know, like pretty good, because the #1 objective that you have is to get money so that you can get other items that'll help you. So I pretty much explored the entire map. I'm gonna go activate the teleporter and see if I can beat this boss. If I win or if I lose, either way, I'm gonna stop the video because I have to go hang out with Mariah real soon. Oh, here's a. Oh god, yes, there's the healing pack. Okay, yeah. So typically, like I said, I don't like to start things without healing, and that's a really, really good healing drone there. All right. So whenever I activate this, the boss is gonna spawn. It is a beetle queen. So I'm gonna activate my alt, and you can see that it's just really just melting. I got a really good setup here. Oh my god! I don't think I've never killed a boss this fast. Nope. Never have I ever killed a boss this fast. All right. Well, I mean, as you can see, that was a good run. Some runs. I mean, really, this game is all like RNG based. Not all RNG based, but you can tell that you know, that it's definitely dependent on RNG if you're gonna have a good run or not. But I did send you this game on Steam last night, so let me know when you want to play it. I think it's real fun, and with it only being an alpha, it has a lot of work that needs done to it. Like the whole teleporter situation. Like, I shouldn't have to reload multiple games to find the teleporter. And I know, like, the objective is to find the teleporter, but there's literally like 15 minutes I would go by in this map, and I couldn't find it. And like, what I think happens sometimes is that you see how like the ground is kind of like overtaking it. I think sometimes it just randomly generates into the ground and you can't see it. And I know that there's like these horns here, but like, I don't know if they disappear whenever this whole platform is covered. I don't know, but they have to figure it out. But I mean, that's pretty much what a normal round consists of, is just spawning, killing enemies, getting gold, so you can buy items out of chests, and then those items help you kill the boss. Then I'll just show you what happens whenever you go through this teleporter. Use the teleporter, your money resets. You get teleported to a new area with new, tougher enemies, and you basically see how long you can go. And you can see that my difficulty bar went from it was at the beginning of medium, and it jumped to the middle of medium. So basically, at the end of a boss fight, you don't really want to you don't want to immediately hop through it, especially if you still have time on your difficulty meter, because you definitely want to explore the area and maximize the items that you have, because it's only going to help you. Now you can see. Oh wait, no, I don't think I picked it up. So, since I killed that boss, each boss drops a really good item that helps you. Basically, oh, I can't believe I forgot it. Typically, whenever you kill that certain enemy, you get one of these big guys on your team, which is really, really dope. He like wrecks everything. I actually had that really good run last night. I killed 2 of those bosses, and I had two of those guys on my team. That was phenomenal. But that's pretty much it. So let me know whenever you wanna get on. I hope this video kind of helped you out, because I was lost as hell whenever I first started playing it. Like, I didn't know that it was a game like The Binding of Isaac. So like, I was killing every enemy, I was like literally in like the first level for like 25 minutes, and I'm like, what do I do here? But yeah, I'll catch you later whenever you get on.